What's up with you guys? It is your boy West Coast. So yo man, this is my complete breakdown of the Dallas Cowboys comeback victory over the Seahawks yesterday on Thursday Night Football. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. The Seahawks always pose a challenge to the Dallas Cowboys. Why? Because they're a team that, like Pete Carroll, man, he has that college mentality, man. He has that never quit mentality, man. And to be honest with you, man, anytime where it's a standalone game, like a Monday Night Football game, a Thursday Night Football game, man, Pete Carroll's always going to bring it. He's a defensive-minded guy, and he definitely tried to bring it to the Dallas Cowboys. But the Dallas Cowboys were able to escape by the chinny chin chin and get the win. You dig? And I'm going to tell you this right now. It all starts with a three-letter man named Dak Let It Rain Prescott. My boy went 41 of 20. He was 24 of 41, 299 yards, 3 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. And I'm going to tell you this right now. Dak Prescott 100% solidified himself as at least one of the top offensive players in football, and should be has name thrown in the hat for MVP of the entire league, because there is not too many quarterbacks are playing as good a football as Dak Prescott right now. He absolutely was the reason why the Dallas Cowboys won. I mean, the Dallas Cowboy defense 100% looked like a defense who had played 3 games in like 13 days. They ended up giving up 35 points, their biggest deficit of the entire league and the entire season. And I'm not making no excuses, but I definitely believe it had to do with the fact that they didn't play like 3 games in 13 days, because the defense looked like it. The defense flat out looked like it. You know what I'm saying? Now, back to the offense. Tony Pollard in the rushing game. He had 20 attempts, 68 yards, averaged 3.4 yards a carry, had 1 touchdown. To be honest with you, man, we've seen better from Tony Pollard. Even though he did have the 68 yards, man, I still would have liked to see better from him. There was a sack and a half that I would definitely credit to him. Just because he just, not necessarily whiffed, but he just didn't give it his all. He wasn't able to get full contain on the man, and the man was able to get to the quarterback. CeeDee Lamb probably was your best running back yesterday. 2 carries for 30 yards, averaging 15 carries. Not only did he do that, but CeeDee Lamb also carried you in the receiving game too. 12 receptions, 116 yards, averaged 9.5 yards per catch, and a touchdown. Right behind him was your power fullback, my guy, wasn't power, your slip and slide fullback, and Jake Ferguson, who had one of the nicest catches I've seen from a tight end in a very long time. He had 6 catches for 77 yards. And then right behind him was B. Cooks, who had 4 catches for 45 yards and a Tubby Tubberfield. Dak Prescott was able to find 3 different wide receivers for touchdowns. Last week he spread it up, and he did the exact same thing this week. All in all, the offensive line, man, I'm gonna tell you, they gave up 4 sacks, man. Dak Prescott did look pressured. There were times where they just got to play, not even gonna say they got to play more together, because this is now their 3rd game playing together, but it just, the offensive line, they look like I'm gonna be honest with you, offensive line, defense looked like guys who had played a bunch of games, and they looked like they needed rest, and it showed. But I'm going to tell you this right now, who was ice water, cold water, was Dak Prescott, man. And that's how you know that he is making a claim to be the MVP of the NFL. Because, listen, the Dallas Cowboys as a team did not play well. They did not, man. But Dak Prescott would not let this thing go, man. He would not let it go, and just kept on keeping these guys in position to win this game. And the Cowboys were. Now, let's switch it to defense, man. The Dallas Cowboys defense. I'm going to tell you this right here, man. Geno Smith played some good that game football, bro. Geno Smith, 23 of 41, 334 yards, 3 touchdowns. Now, he did have the 1 interception. Now, man, I'm going to tell you this right now. They 100% picked on DaRon Bland. They went into this game saying that DaRon Bland, they were going to go after him, because you could tell, because they overly targeted him. Now, I'm going to tell you, there was moments in this game where DaRon Bland did not look good. He did not have a first half, but I'm going to tell you this right here. In that second half, he did make up for it and did get his hands on the ball. Now, I'm going to tell you this right here. I don't think DaRon Bland all of a sudden sucks. I just think this was a clear example of matchup football. No matter who you are and what you do in the game of football, there might be matchups that are just more favorable for the opposing team. And I'm gonna tell you this right now. DK Metcalf and DaRon Bland standing flat-footed in front of him, that is not a race that DaRon Bland's going to win. That's not a race that the only person that's going to win that is an Olympic sprinter, because that's exactly what DK Metcalf is. I have no clue why they had my boy Bland so close on DK and not even really pressing him. He didn't even get a hand on him, so you're going to let DK get a free release 2 times on him, and you running flat foot. This dude's a world-class sprinter, and what did he do? He ran past it. That's what he does. He runs past people, and he's big. So Geno, all he got to do is put the ball in the air for this world-class sprinter, and guess what? He's going to go get it, bro. And that's what he did. One thing I like about Duran Bland is he came back and he got you an interception. Now, the Dallas Cowboys offense got you 0 points off that interception, but he did get it, and I know it helped his confidence and the boost, everything else. Some quick rundown of stats. Cowboys' red zone efficiency was horrible again. Like, it was horrible again. Red zone was horrible again. Thank God for Dak. That's all I'm going to say, man, because the Cowboys cannot run the ball, man. We just cannot run the ball. I know I'm kind of flopping all over the place, but, man, yeah. Cowboys couldn't run the ball. Red zone efficiency was not good. You know what I'm saying? Penalties, oh, my God, bro. Listen to me. I don't really want to, there was 19 total penalties thrown in the game. Cowboys had 10. They had 9. 137 on ours, 120 on theirs. Like, I'm going to be honest with you, man. Both coaches was pissed off. So I don't know if it was just two undisciplined teams playing or if the referees just had it in for both teams. But one thing I will say is they called the game as fairly unfair as they could possibly, because both teams was getting hit flags all left to right. But I'm going to tell you, I didn't see one pass interference on either side that wasn't legit. And y'all know I'm a corner. So, that's what I play corner in. That's what my position. I didn't see one pass interference that was not legit. You know what I'm saying? Time of possession, Cowboys ruled it 36 minutes. Seahawks only had the ball 23 minutes, but it's crazy. Even though they had about 23 minutes, they were still able to score 35 points in 23 minutes. That's ridiculous, bro. That is freaking ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Ridiculous. Hey, listen to me. The final drive, man. Dak Prescott goes, god dang, halfway down the field for the touchdown. Just a real MVP-esque moment, you know what I'm saying? And the defense stood up. I'm gonna tell y'all this right here, man. There are going to be games like these, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, the key ingredients, can the Cowboys win games like this? And guess what? They did. So we're going to take the win. We're going to take these next 10 days off, and we're going to start over and do it over again for who we play next. You guys already know what it is. Never look down because stars up. Peace. Also, Micah Parsons, salute to him for making, actually real quick, DeMarcus Lawrence, Micah Parsons had ridiculous games. They're not going to get a lot of love for it, but they had ridiculous games. Also, Jalen Tolbert helped out a lot, man. Those are 3 people's names who aren't going to get a lot of love, but they played very, very well in this game. Help you win and put a stamp on this game. Now I can say it. Never look down because stars up. Peace.